What's going on, my friend? Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Smash the like button if you want to help your brother out. We have some random topics in the world of football. Not only Chelsea, we're going to talk about Liverpool, Manchester City, Manchester United, Arsenal, you name it. So stay tuned until the end and you won't be disappointed. If you specially came here for Chelsea Football Club, I would tell you to go on the Green Turf YouTube channel. I just made a video about my preview for the game between Chelsea and Luton Town today at Stamford Bridge. All the details over there. You won't be disappointed. And talking about Chelsea Football Club, let's be honest. Let's be honest. You know what I'm trying to say here. So there is a kid called Mr. Honest. Mr. Honest Ahano from Atalanta. Chelsea are closing in on him. And what really amazed me is like the package is going to be about 40 million for 18 years old. He must be that good if Chelsea are willing to spend that kind of money, almost the same money they spent on Estevan Willian. So they see something in him. He's a defender though. We don't know how good he's going to be at Chelsea Football Club, but if Chelsea spend that kind of money, it's going to be something special. And I don't want to see another case of Mike Penders, you know, of other kids that came to Chelsea and were not given a chance to develop in the first team. So I think this Mr. Honest, let's be honest, it's for the future. So we can't really talk too much about him. Honestly, I don't know him that much. I just heard and watched some videos on YouTube. But, you know, it is what it is. I can't really judge him at the moment. Let's move on. Nico Jackson is a matter of when and not if. In the next coming hours or days, he's going to be confirmed as Aston Villa player. Everything is done. Chelsea are going to receive a package of about 60 million. That is a lot of money that Chelsea made on Nico. They bought him like for around 30 million or so, and they are making crazy, ridiculous amount of money. Everything is agreed. Oh, 65 million package. Oh my Lord. Good luck to him. I like the guy, but Alonso decided to go for other targets, so I can't say no to Alonso. Alonso is the boss, and if Chelsea are gonna make good money, let's get rid of Jackson. Just don't score against Chelsea, brother. Do not score against Chelsea Football Club, and we should be fine. And another trending topic in the Chelsea world is Emiliano Martinez, who been offered to Chelsea. Let's make it clear. Chelsea didn't go for him. Aston Villa and Emiliano Martinez team, they came to Chelsea and say, hey, this is our client. Would you take him? Blah, blah, blah. Take him because he's available at the moment. Chelsea, you know that you have a bozo in goal. Oh, my goodness. Robert Sanchez. So you can take this World Cup winner. The question is he going to be that good? He's like 33 years old, right? You know, before he moved to Aston Villa, I was really thinking about him. Back in the day, I even made a video about him. Like, hey, take him from Arsenal, you know. And the rest is history. And if he comes 33 years old, we have Robert Sanchez, who is almost 30. And we have a 21 years old Penders. What are we going to do? Are we going to make Penders number 3 at Chelsea? He's not going to develop. So some tough decisions need to be made if Chelsea want to bring Emiliano Martinez at Chelsea Football Club. So let's watch the space and see what is going to happen. Let me know in the comment section down below if you see him coming to Chelsea or you want to see him come to Chelsea. I'm not too sure because in the last couple of years, he's not the same Martinez that he was in Qatar World Cup with Messi and all that. Currently, he's suffering a finger issue, which is huge for a goalkeeper. If your finger is broken or feels or hurt all the time, you're not gonna always do a good job. All right. So I'm in the middle of this. Whatever Alonso is gonna decide, we do it. But yeah, it's 50-50 for me, to be honest with you. I don't see a big difference right now between him and Robert Sanchez. So yeah, I am going to leave you decide on this one. Anyways, Liam Delap been confirmed by Chelsea Football Club and also Nottingham Forest. He's gonna wear number 19. Good luck to him. 5-year contract, 50 million Chelsea will get, which is good money. Chelsea bought him for 30 million after 1 season, sold for 50 million. He's happy. He's going to play week in and week out. Chelsea are happy with the money. It didn't work out for Chelsea. It's goodbye. Shake hand. No hard feeling. Goodbye, brother. Just don't score against Chelsea. Other topics here. Rafael Leao to Galatasaray is getting closer and closer. You know, this guy reminds me a little bit of Joao Felix, which they have a lot of potential. They have a lot of vibes around them, but when it comes to like end product, they are not there. You know that in their head they think they are big, but in reality, they just don't do anything special for their national team or for their clubs. So hopefully he's gonna do good in Turkey, but he's a brother that's been linked with all the big teams, and those big teams, I'm not saying Galatasaray is a small team, by the way, right? The big teams like Real Madrid, you know, Manchester United, teams like that, Chelsea, you know, Liverpool, they've been linked with them all these years, but in the end, he doesn't make the move because people can see that this guy is not developing. He's a good player in a certain level, but there is no end product in this brother. So let's see what's going to happen with him at Galatasaray. Julian Alvarez ditched training. He didn't train today, which I don't really like because I hate snakes. He forced his way out of Manchester City. He wanted to go to Spain, and then they gave him a chance. Now he's forcing his way to Barcelona, and Atletico Madrid are like, listen, bro, we don't do business anymore with Barcelona. It's about pride. It's about honor. Now he's doing all the crazy stuff that I don't like players to do. But it looks like he really want to get out. And Arsenal are in good position to get him because Atletico won't sell to Barcelona. And Arsenal want him. He was even offered to Chelsea, but Chelsea hasn't said anything. So let me know in the comment section down below, where do you see Julian Alvarez next or this season? The season is already underway. Big breaking news for Liverpool. Bradley Barcola to Liverpool. Here we go. Initial worth 100+ million. You know what? Liverpool are the team that for years they made it look like other teams are spending money. We don't spend money. Okay? We're getting all our players for free. Look at Chelsea, rich club. Look at Newcastle United, Manchester City. We can't compete with them. The day Liverpool are going to buy a 100 million player, I will not coach anymore. That Klopp. But he's the guy who went for Alisson, right? 75 million. He went for Van Dijk. He went for Darwin Núñez, more than 100 million. So talk is cheap. The reality on the pitch, the reality in the club is completely different. Look at how much they spent on Isak. How much they spent on Florian Wirtz. Okay, Ekitike, now Barcola. So Liverpool are spending a lot of money but playing the victim, pretending they don't spend money. What are you gonna say? So initial 100 million, but could go up to 140 million total package. Let that sink in. And people pretend as it's only Chelsea that spend million. Chelsea spent 2 billion, 2 billion. But you forget that Chelsea are making amazing sales. For the 2 billions, the so-called 2 billion spent, Chelsea already made more than $1 billion on selling players. So Chelsea are just business. They do it better than anybody else. But the media won't mention the sales, everything Chelsea do. In a good way, they won't mention it because it doesn't sound like a scandal enough. Scandal is going to make people read, hate Chelsea more, and they're going to make money out of negativity. But if they say, okay, net spending, Chelsea spent 1 billion, and then they sold 800 million of players. It doesn't sound, it doesn't sound scandal, right? It sounds like Chelsea are amazing business people working for them. So nobody is gonna care about positivity about Chelsea. They're gonna care about they are evil. Oh my Lord! Look at the money they spent. 1 billion. All right, Angelo Gabriel sold. Okay, he's part of that 1 billion. Aubameyang, part of that 1 billion, sold. Kukurea, Koulibaly, Nicholas Jackson, Enzo Fernandez is going to be sold for more than 120 million. I can go on and on. Those 1 billion that we spent, maybe 70% of them are gone and Chelsea made crazy money. Nicholas Jackson, how much is going to cost? So nobody is honest enough to come out and say Chelsea are just very good business team. Just be honest for once. Juventus are trying to sign Frank Kessié. So let's wait and see what's going to happen. Omar Mamouche to Tottenham Hotspurs is already a here we go. Tottenham are building a very, very good team regardless of the result in the first game, which was a surprise. But Savinho, yesterday, he scored in the Carabao Cup. That is a very, very good signing. Mark Guiu from Chelsea to Napoli is getting closer and closer. Emiliano Martinez, we talked about it. He already said yes to Chelsea project. Now, let's see if Chelsea are going to push to get him or not. We talked already about Michael Jackson, which is Nicholas Jackson to Aston Villa.